Well, good day, everybody. Good day, and welcome to day 10. Day 10 of your 30-day meditation challenge. You are a quarter of the way in. How are you feeling? 10 days. Well, today will be the 10th day. Are you noticing any shifts? Any emotions coming to the surface? Anything coming up for you over the last 9, almost 10 days? We've got Chansey here with me and the Christmas tree behind us. And I know you can say hi right here into the screen. Yeah. And so if you're new to the practice, I welcome you and I say, thank you for showing up and giving yourself this gift as well as those around you, because meditation, the practice of meditation, often creates the ripple effect. And so as you go out into the world with a new calmness and a practice of being aware, you are creating a ripple effect. And I'm curious to hear anything that may have come up for you. I'll share one thing that's come up for me over the past week. I have been doing a women's meeting at our house, for probably the last, I want to say 15 to 18 years. And it's women in recovery. And we gather and we do a potluck, and then we have a nice recovery meeting here. And I thought I had heard an intuitive voice tell me to stop doing, like it was time to let it go. And what really happened was I was overwhelmed with some things going on. And so practicing this meditation, and I'm doing a 40-day meditation with somebody, and with a meditation instructor, and we're on about day 26, 27, and I'm meditating sometimes anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes a day. And so during the meeting the other night, it became very, very, very apparent that this house that my husband and I have been chosen to live in is here to serve other people. And so I need to keep going with that meeting. And they were all happy to hear that, because it's not about me and our house. It's about providing a space for a group of women to really share on an intimate level. Something happens when there's a group of women that can be really vulnerable. And so that was a biggie for me. I mean, I was sitting in this chair right behind me, and it was really a pure download of, there was no question. There was no question at all. It was, keep doing this meeting. And I believe that was divinely sent. And it's because of the practice of meditation and being able to clear some of the cobs, because there's a lot going on in here. I don't know about you guys, but there's a lot going on in there. And so what a gift. What a gift. And also what came up for me is to offer you guys, my community, a drop-in, sort of a reset. If you want to go deeper in coaching, one session, $57, we can discuss one obstacle that you're having in a 45-minute to an hour session, and really have a breakthrough, have a reset. And so a lot of coaches, including myself, are all about sign up for the year package, sign up for the 6 months package. This is a down and dirty reset, $57. And I'll put the link in the post for you if that's something that you're interested in looking into. A lot of you may not have ever had a coach before. A coach, and I've gotten certified as a coach. I'm not a fly by the night sort of coach. I did go and get certified. So I consult which that's teaching, that's instructing, that's showing. And I coach. And coaching is about forward movement. It's not about therapy. It's not about dredging up the past. It's about forward moving ways for you to tap into your inner voice. So me asking you questions and you being able to get really clear by answering to have those breakthroughs to move forward. So that's a little bit about coaching, and you are welcome to grab one of those spots. I've opened up quite a few spots, maybe in December, and it's first come first. So grab one of those $57 reset spots. Okay, let's get comfortable. Maybe move your shoulders and your neck and sit. I'm sitting on a pillow. I'm sitting cross-legged, and I'm going to pick up where we left off before the woods meditation, which was yesterday, and read a little from the 4 agreements. And we're on agreement number 2. And so I'm going to read from the agreement number 2, and then I'm opening up my phone, and then we will go into let's see, a stopwatch. There we go. Okay, and then we'll go into a quiet. Let's go for 8 minutes this morning, or today, whenever you're listening to it, this evening, 8-minute quiet meditation. And so as you're listening to the second agreement, there may be a word that comes up for you, a positive word that you want to use as your mantra today. Feel free to use that. Feel free to use whatever it helps you. Maybe it's breath in, breath out. Feel free to use a couple words, or breath, breath, breathe, breathe, or in, let go. Whatever works for you. Maybe you'll find a word as I'm doing this quick reading where I'm not going to read the whole agreement. I'm going to read pieces of it. Maybe you'll find a word that resonates with you, so that when your mind starts to move along and grab on to whatever it is that takes you, puts you into a story, and you catch yourself, you can come back to those words, that breath. Okay. And don't beat yourself up when your brain attaches on to a story. It's a practice of meditation. Okay. The second agreement, and I'm reading from the 4 agreements, Don Miguel Ruiz, the 4 agreements, the second agreement. Don't take anything personally. The next 3 agreements are really born from the first agreement. The second agreement is don't take anything personally. Whatever happens around you, don't take it personally. Using an earlier example, if I see you on the street and I say, hey, you are so stupid, without knowing you, it's not about you. It's about me. If you take it personally, then perhaps you believe you are stupid. Maybe you think to yourself, how does he know? Is he clairvoyant? Or can everybody see how stupid I am? You take it personally because you agree with whatever was said. As soon as you agree, the poison goes through you and you are trapped in the dream of hell. What causes you to be trapped is what we call personal importance. Personal importance, or taking things personally, is the maximum expression of selfishness, because we make the assumption that everything is about me. During the period of our education or our domestication, we learn to take everything personally. We think we are responsible for everything. Me, 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 always, always me. Okay, moving to the back. But if you are truthful with yourself, you will save yourself a lot of emotional pain. Telling yourself the truth may hurt, but you don't need to be attached to the pain. Healing is on the way. It's just a matter of time before things will be better for you. You can see how important this agreement is. Taking nothing personally helps you to break many habits and routines that trap you in the dream of hell and cause needless suffering. Just by practicing the second agreement, you begin to break dozens of teeny tiny agreements that cause you to suffer. And if you practice the first two agreements, you will break 25% of the teeny tiny agreements that keep you trapped in hell. Write this on a paper and put it on your refrigerator to remind you all the time to not take anything personally. As you make a habit of not taking anything personally, you won't need to place your trust in what others do or say. You will only need to trust yourself to make responsible choices. You are never responsible for the actions of others. You are only responsible for you. When you truly understand this and refuse to take things personally, you can hardly be hurt by the careless comments or actions of others. If you keep this agreement, you can travel around the world with your heart completely open, and no one can hurt you. You can say, I love you, without fear of being ridiculed or rejected. You can ask for what you need. You can say yes, or you can say no, whatever you choose, without guilt or self-judgment. You can choose to follow your heart always. Then you can be in the middle of hell and you can still experience inner peace and happiness. You can stay in your bliss, and hell will not affect you at all. Deep breath in. Maybe you've already closed your eyes. Maybe gently close your eyes or stare at that tiny, tiny little dot on the wall. Deep breath in. Hold it at the top. Exhale. Another deep breath in. All the way in into your belly. Feel your belly expand. And exhale back out through your nose. And let's be still. I'll mind the time and let you know when we are at 8 minutes. Slowly wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Stretch your neck, move your head to the left, move your head to the right. Stretch your arms up over your head. Slowly open your eyes. Come back to the room. The practice of meditation is just that. It's a practice. And many of you may not have ever practiced meditation in silence. And I'm curious how it feels. No music, to be silent. Is your brain louder? Are you able to catch yourself when you start going down the rabbit trail and come back to your mantra? What is your mantra? What brings you back to watching your thoughts come in and go out? What is it? What are you using in that silent period to catch yourself and to not attach to those thoughts? Thank you for being here to meditate with me today. I love hearing your insights, your uploads, your downloads. Keep sharing. Keep practicing. Thank you for today. Until tomorrow, enjoy.